Whatever Riddler's built beneath Chinatown, it's not going to stop me.
Emergency broadcast. Oh crap! He's coming after us! For it! Jeez, he's coming after us! For it! Come on, get us out of here!
When the mask is torn from you, what will you become? An outcast, a living ghost, trapped by the guilt of failure.
Nice driving, Eddie. That was close. Batman's got these guys. Run! Get away from him! This is like Arkham City. We've got the whole damn place to ourselves.
Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are. These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius, testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. Elegantly simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. Well done, Detective. Your true calling as a third-rate circus stuntman becomes clearer by the day. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Which cabinet, Kitty?
You better be right, Batman. Head still attached? Great. Collar still attached? Not so great.
Congratulations! You've achieved the very minor victory of not being as stupid as you look. Not stupid as you look. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman, there's a big, mysterious green door.
Yes, there is. Come back to the orphanage, Batman, and I'll let the pair of you through it. Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting.
Orphanage.
Farewell tour of the city you failed. Who am I to deny you?
coming to you!
Wrong answer.
I've changed my mind.
I thought Arkham Knight to be your enemy. Another bitter, thwarted foe. Now I suspect he was your real weakness, your true legacy. Another failed friend.
Oh, good, you're here. Lately, Batman, I've been pondering the value of human life. And your strange insistence upon preserving even its basest forms. Take the barely literate triple murderer in the nearby riot. He's a dead man come dawn. When the microbomb I surreptitiously placed in his brain explodes. My hypothesis is simple. When faced with the task of trying to save one condemned man amongst that gaggle of idiots, even you will give up in despair. Oh, and don't knock him out. What little brain activity he has, keep that cranial combustible from detonating.
The remote Batarang will let me scan for Riddler's victim without getting close. There's Riddler's victim. If I can electrically the remote Batarang, I'll be able to deliver a shock to Riddler's bomb.
Well, congratulations, hero. You saved a murderer, a monster, a moron. The gene pool thanks you for your efforts. There's more doomed men in Gotham tonight. You won't prove your obnoxiously principled point until you save them all. Until you save them all.
I'm telling you, we should split. What happens if the Bat decides to break all our limbs? In case you forgot, we just trashed the emergency room.
This chip will let me mimic Riddler's signals and give commands to his robots.
What's with all the rain? Suddenly Penguin don't look so stupid with that umbrella.
I need to choose a location they can reach before I issue an order.
Ain't heard from Biggs in ages. I think he went all religious.
round up Harvey's guys and make them play umbrella stand.
What's that?
They had to stand perfectly still. Right? With Penguin's umbrella hanging out of their mouth. And if they drop the umbrella, you use it to beat them to death.
Soldiers, bombs, tear gas clouds, tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen. Not to mention the bat personal war machine, all right. Next time there's an evacuation, I'm taking the
Look, would you just shut up about it? You screamed too if you thought you saw the bat.
Bones stripped bare beneath the warning light. Pay heed, seafarers, not to feel his bite. Well, well, a quarter of my riddles solved. But at what cost? This is a war of attrition, detective. I'm burning through your brain cells like so much cheap kindling, and I'm warming my hands on the blaze. Burning your brain cells.
Can you sense it? That this is the end? That the long reign of Batman is over?
A bat uses these to see at night. The dots didn't work and his cure caused a fright.
I'm starting to think maybe I gotta sniff that gas. I can tell all this messed up crap going on.
Get out!
Say goodnight, Batman. I've seen a couple of prison riots in my time, but this is way better. I saw a bunch of Penguin and Harvey boys working together. I'm telling you, sign of the apocalypse.
No, they should obey me, not you! I am their creator and their god. I literally programmed a basic religion into those malfunctioning blasphemers.
Here he is! Get him! Gonna have some fun with you, Batman! Smash his face in! You know, I think I could have been in the army. You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis flew in here.
Congratulations. You found one of the easy ones.
Screw this! I'm gone! Scarecrow sure likes little speeches. I never knew fear was such a rich and complex topic.
Control, we have a riot in progress. Chinatown, over.
Sort of backdrive street. Like a one in the air. There's a friggin' army out there and they ain't killed them yet.
Hope shines brightly in a city this dark. Find the source of that signal and you'll soon hit your mark. Hit your mark.
fun. At least I know I'm still gonna be alive at the end of the day.
Scarecrow on those billboards. I'm kinda hoping for a
Hurry along, Detective. Your kitty friend is eager to discover what's behind the door I've unlocked in the orphanage. She's prowling about, scratching at the woodwork, mewling most irritatingly. But I'm not letting her in until you get there. Another riddle solved, Detective. No. You may keep the trophy. I made it for you.
You don't fear death, do you? Man, few broken men do. You fear the dismantling of your legend. You fear defeat.
How are you doing this? Those robots are unhackable. I make sure they're unhackable.
I need to stay within range of the remote control.
else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever. Unless you don't scare me, this is our city. We get to terrorize it. No one else.
Come back to the orphanage, Batman. I'm waiting. And for all my many virtues, I am not a patient man.
Judgment upon the city below. Now you're familiar. A ghost story turned tourist attraction. The street thugs fear broken bones more than the man who breaks them, while the rest of Gotham clings to that cape like a child to a mother's skirt.
A fluke, Detective. A very palpable fluke.
Scarecrow's gonna beat him, I know it. My favorite ride was probably Blackgate, but this is top 3. Easy.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of all this rioting. Man, look at this place. It's gonna take more than Wayne's millions to clean up this mess.
What are you gonna do? Yeah! Yeah!
Yurt.
Batman, before you save the nearby rioter from death by cranial microbomb, I want you to think very hard about why you're doing it. He's dangerous, violent, utterly devoid of empathy, and he's stupid. You like to play protector, Batman. Well, these are the very people you're protecting Gotham from.
Bye-bye, Arkham Knight, and good riddance, too. This town's got enough guys in charge.
There's Riddler's victim.
Ha! This proves nothing. Not until you save them all.
Save them all. Wait up there. You're all you like, man. I'll still kick your ass. I always knew you were a chicken.
Remember the rules, Dark Knight? I stuffed an anonymous thug's otherwise empty skull with explosives. Don't save him. No, really, don't.
Don't.
I need to use the remote batarang to scan the nearby crowd for Riddler's victim. There he is.
You saved him. How heroic. Perhaps his next victim will write you a thank you letter.
Thank you.
to the orphanage, Batman. Both Catwoman and myself are eager to continue with tonight's festivities.
Who scares you more?
I'll tell you every...
Come on, we can take him! Look out! It's the bat! Sounds like the cells are getting cramped in GCPD. Bat.
Welcome back to the Riddletorium. Do not fear. Your friend has not been harmed. Before I allow you to see her, however, riddle me this. Riddle me this. What kind of question can only be asked upon reflection? Good luck. Good luck. No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark. Well, it seems you have earned the right to see your friend. Why, she'll be as surprised as I am that you've made it this far.
Oh, good. You're back. Eddie wouldn't show me whatever deranged parlor game he's got waiting behind that door until you arrived.
I'll get you out of here.
I'm sorry, do I seem testy? It's probably something to do with the gorgeous necklace Eddie picked out for me. Have you seen it? It explodes.
Well, there we go. It's settled. You're not quite as dumb as each other. Congratulations, Catwoman. Batman, you're lagging behind. Oh, Dark Knight. I can barely describe to you what a pleasure it is to see your brow furrow over the simplest of conundrums. I do apologize for not creating a riddle that you can merely pound into submission. Here, why don't you take out your primitive frustrations on my automated assistant? Prototypes, Dark Knight. These are merely prototypes. So try to mitigate. Well then, it seems you've earned another key.
This is going to take all night, isn't it? Well, that was fun. At least I got to hit something.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet, you two. Dark Knight, my next challenge can be found beneath Elliott Memorial Hospital. Conveniently located for when you pass out due to mental exhaustion.
Mental exhaustion.
Hey, Bat. When did Catwoman get so cute? Must have been when I started looking out of your eyes, hmm? Gonna ask her out or what? You're not still torn up about Talia al Ghul. Come on, it's been months. Even the words that Ada caused have probably forgotten about it. Now? You're really gonna turn down this fine opportunity for romance just because I blew your last girlfriend's lungs out? Take a tip from your wingman, Brucey. The ladies hate it when you brood over the ex you failed to save.
Definitely ain't a good night to be a firefighter. It's a good night for most things.
The preliminaries are done with, Dark Knight. I hope you understand that. Oh, had I so wished, you'd have failed before you had even begun to comprehend the very first hurdle. But no, no, no. I wanted you to know the full extent of my brilliance, you understand? To fully appreciate my superiority. But now, well, I'm not going easy on you anymore. Another racetrack, Detective, but please, do not let its unique peculiarities...
I can't leave the car
harm
now.
your
The
spirit.
clock's ticking.
Well, shall we begin? No, Dark Knight, you are not losing what little grip you had on reality. You've merely entered a brave new world of my design. I control these. That ceiling applies 300 dead bats of pressure, Detective. I invented the measurement myself. I built this course in a sewer, Detective. You needed the home team advantage. Onward, Batman! Or does the Dark Knight require a pit stop? Very good, Dark Knight. Again! Is it a car? Is it a tank? Who cares? Soon it'll be scrapped. That's it. I'm cranking it up. 500 dead bats of pressure. Oh, Dark Knight, that looked like it hurt. Did it? Feeling claustrophobic, Detective? Get ready for the final lap. What a fitting end for you, Detective. A stain on my floor. You'll be crushed, flattened, pulverized. Any second now. It's time. 1,000 dead bats of pressure. That's several tons of metal slamming down upon you, Dark Knight. You may wish to avoid it. Careful, Detective! I'd like the car to be working when I'm done. Enough! Another lap would be the end of you, Dark Knight, and I can't quite bring myself to stop the fun
good.
so soon.
The fun part.
Your next key
And
awaits.
here we go.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You proved yourself able to follow simple directions. I must say, Dark Knight, that your desperate fumblings have exceeded my admittedly rather meager expectations. I am impressed. This must be how naturalists felt upon observing chimpanzees using tools for the first time. Did you know, Detective, that the cleverest chimps can even obey simple instructions? It's true. Let's try it, shall we? Go to Gotham Casino for your next test, and I'll give you a banana. Detective. I can't tell you how pleased I am that you're playing along with my little game. You literally cannot imagine what it's like to be so intellectually removed from the rest of the human race. I couldn't honestly say you offer me a battle of wits, Dark Knight, but your feeble resistance makes a pleasant change from the instant capitulation of everyone else. Oh dear, Dark Knight. What a pity you couldn't bring the Batwing to this one. That's 2 down, Detective. Do be careful of the death trap en route to the next one. The only mammal capable of flight. Since all you do is glide, you're actually a variety of squirrel. Literally as capable as the digit-flapping mammal you pointlessly pretend to be. The next key awaits you.
More cabinets. Great. I love this part. Okay, time to possibly maybe die. Well, this is not how I wanted to spend my night.
Another key collected. I trust you're not giving her false hope, Detective.
Oh, good. More fun.
Well, Dark Knight Detective, you have passed another test. I cannot help but admire the spirit with which you have thrown yourself into a task for which you are woefully under-equipped. I almost feel guilty when I contemplate what's coming, but not so guilty that I'm going to call it off. Head back to the orphanage, Detective. Another of my riddle rooms is waiting.
Going back to the orphanage. Celine is waiting.
I can only imagine what cruel game Mr. Nigma has in store for you and Miss Kyle.
Talk, or I'll start with your fingers.
No, please, I'll talk. I think I saw Batman earlier. Guy's looking a little hairier these days.
Doesn't take much to tame a cat.
How are you doing?
Can't fault the entertainment. Eddie just lectured me on the 13 innovations that let him pack this collar with his custom-designed plastic explosive.
You must be honored.
At being what? Your motivation?
Your next
Come on,
challenge is
the next puzzle is waiting.
guide an electric charge to its destination. I hope the varying amounts of pressure don't get to you.
Another one? What's Eddie's problem?
Fanatic narcissism, egocentrism, and megalomania, crossed with severe obsessive compulsion.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Move over, would you?
The counterweights move further when I step on the pads.
You are getting older. Maybe it's time to add a few extra notches to the utility belt. Hey, don't shove.
Congratulations to the dementedly dressed duo. Your key awaits. Oh, but what's this? An electrified floor?
You do it. You still owe me for Arkham City.
Goodness, you figured it out already. Meet the second generation of my android allies. I've built a variant specifically tailored to each of your dubious abilities. More where that came from, Batman. I've built a highly efficient production line.
Hang in there. I'll take the red ones.
You know what, Detective? I'm glad you solved this riddle. Because it takes you one step closer to the riddle that kills you.
Riddle that kills you.
Eddie really hates you, doesn't he?
He's an ego-driven narcissist who can't let anyone else win.
Gee, if only you'd met under different circumstances.
His obsession's getting worse. He's going after allies.
Ally? After this, I think we should dial it back to known associate for a while.
This was nothing. Nothing. A new trial awaits you, Detective, by Divinity Church, and I'm waiting too.
Great news, Bats. I was just hanging out in hell, you know, 'cause you killed me and sent me there, and you'll never guess who I saw.
I'm headed to Divinity Church. Riddler won't give up, Alfred. His pride won't let him.
You'll break his spirit, sir. I'm very confident.
Maybe having a go on the old scratching post. She also says, ow, ow, this is the bullet. My son venom or a broken heart?
Did you know, Batman, that the nearby rioter I've rigged to blow has been jailed 4 times? For murder? Yes, murder most foul. Why, leaving his skull to erupt in a bloody shower of cerebral confetti would actually be justice now, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
Those thugs won't let me near. I should use the remote batarang to scan for Riddler's victim. There he is.
I ain't never had so much fun. The Arkham Knight took off. Just another cocky pretend. What the hell was that?
Security?
He's here! Run!
Let's talk about Riddler.
I ain't never talking to you!
Try again.
Okay. Don't hurt me.
The sweet taste of someone else's failure. Faster next time, detective, or you will fail again. Faster next time, detective. Oh no, you've lost. What's wrong? Can't cope when I set a time limit? Can't cope. Time limit? I thoughtfully located...
This is absurd. An outrage. How would you like it if I started ordering Robin around? Batman, Batman.
Ain't it great having these streets all to ourselves?
Friends of the Waynes, though not as wealthy, their memorial ward keeps Gotham healthy.
Classic car thing going on. Didn't turn into a freaking tank either. If we don't find something soon, I'm punching you in the face.
Remember the rules, Dark Knight? Remember? I stuffed an anonymous thug's otherwise empty skull with explosives. Don't save him. No, really, don't.
Don't.
The remote batarang will let me scan for Riddler's victim without getting close. Found him.
I don't understand. I offer you the deaths of these marauding monsters, and you go out of your way to save them. Why? Ethics over logic, Batman. It'll be your downfall.
A League of Assassins stuck blades through hearts. Now they impale each other's hearts.
Out here again? You were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place.
Well, I suppose in a theoretically infinite universe, anything's possible. Man,
I hope City Hall tries blowing us all to pieces again. Got a mortgage to pay off.
time since Joker checked out.
Disarming, charming, quite the inquisitor. She'll pull back the veil, whoever her visitor. Are you suffering from a mental split? Take out the trash before you defend it. Suffering.
I've waited my whole life to see GCPD under it.
Riddler, what do you know?
I don't know nothing.
You haven't arrived at the churchyard, Batman, despite my clear instruction. Do not risk my ire.
Control, Batman engaging. He's taking him out. Over. Control, hostiles are down. Over. Jeez, you make that look easy.
That's a load of crap. Joker didn't respect no one. Except maybe Batman. But you? No way.
It's true. I was his right-hand man back in Arkham City.
No wonder he ended up dead. So how come you're not working with Harley now then?
And we never really got along. I think she was jealous, you know? Look, the Arkham Knight's just some tough guy with a bunch of soldiers for hire at his back. Two-Face, Riddler, hell, even Penguin. Now they own this town. They always will. Leroy said he saw one of the bodies. Looks like it's been crucified.
And knowing Leroy, he went and had a look.
Of course he did. He got pictures of this thing on his
joining with Scarecrow. I like working for Two-Face. Half the time, anyway. Dress like a bat, unless you got a few screws loose.
Greetings, idiot. I just wanted to remind you that you've solved a mere... What? 50%? That can't be right. Idiot? I mean, yes. I just wanted to remind you that you've solved a mere over half of my riddles. Good day. It's a race against time, detective. My money's on time. Race against time, detective.
A quite dismal failure. Now, a good workman never blames his tools, Dark Knight. But since you built that ramshackle Batwagon, no doubt it is underperforming. It's underperforming.
The hypothetical time in which I would naturally complete the course.
Scarecrow pulling this on Halloween. Guess he's got a sense of humor after all.
Slow. What was that, a practice run? Try it again at some semblance of speed.
Speed. case, Detective. I, however, will be represented by the time counter. We're going to... When you eventually turn up for my trial by Divinity Church, you will be relieved to discover that I picked out the perfect spot for your corpse in the nearby graveyard. For your...
Let's go to the department store and loot some costumes.
Even the robots betray me. Oh, they will suffer, Detective. I'm coding the virus right now.
What the hell are the soldiers still doing here? I'm almost rooting for Batman to kick their ass. This is our city.
like Arkham City. We've got the whole damn place to ourselves. Arkham Knight was just like all the other loot.
I don't know how you're doing this, but not one of those treacherous tin men will be receiving the heart, I promise them.
It's too late for you, Bruce. I'm spread all over your mind like fresh blood on white bathroom tiles. You're mine by dawn, Bats. Toxin or no.
Congratulations, Dark Knight. Now, I know it's exhausting, but think of your brain as a muscle and these riddles as, oh, I don't know, push-ups, crunches, curls, whatever it is your kind does when confronted with a gym mat.
You're a gym.
A bunch of Penguin and Harvey's boys working together. I'm telling you, sign of the apocalypse. On this army, and I'd kill the bat in 2 seconds. cleaning up dead bodies. Sounds pretty nasty. Let's go see.
No, stop that! Obey me, my pretties, not him. Obey me, not him.
Look out! You see what that thing does to cars?
I ain't gonna find out.
Talk.
Yeah, sure.
A former warden who had a strange turn. His appointment as mayor was a cause for concern.
Batman's up against it, fellas. You hear me? We can take him. He's right. Tonight's gonna...
Think of this not as a time trial, detective, but as a time ordeal. Time.
Bat needs to die already. I can't believe no one's taking
particularly ingenious detective. You'll be stuck for... What? Already?
Building in Arkham City. A strange man worked here who took no pity.
Still going after the commish? Honestly, Bruce, first he punches you, then he betrays you, then he goes and shoots you. I've got to say, I'm actually starting to warm to dear old Jimbo. Shame he's probably dead.
Batman, he's here!
Riddler, tell me what you know.
All right, I'll talk.
Trust me, don't hit the banks. They're spoken for. It's the freaking bat! There's gotta be someone left in Gotham worth robbing. Or, you know, at least beating. fuck. Batman once broke my arm in 3 places. But the way I see it, lightning ain't gonna strike the same place twice.
Deathstroke's back in town? And I thought things were gonna calm down.
The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time, so the previous drone will be back online.
You know how this works, Batman. There's a rioter with a bomb in his brain. All you have to do is not save him, and the world will be a slightly better place come dawn. Come dawn.
I need to use the remote Batarang to scan the nearby crowd for Riddler's victim.
Under that visor after all. You think he knew Batman?
Don't be ashamed. After all, discretion is the better part of failure. Ah, my social experiment continues. Somewhere nearby is a cruel, vicious thug with a microbomb rammed right where his sense of refinement should be. Microbomb. But why am I even telling you? We both know there's no point in rescuing people like him.
Those thugs won't let me near. I should use the remote Batarang to scan for Riddler's victim.
What's the Bat doing here?
Found him.
I don't understand. I offer you the deaths of these marauding monsters, and you go out of your way to save them. Why? Ethics over logic. Batman, it'll be your downfall.
So who's controlling the militia?
No! I had 4 times as much brown furrowing allocated to that riddle.
The militia boys are crapping their pants, but the new boss won't let them go.